So this next part will probably be a little bit confusing, but just do your best to stay with me, and then as we go through this training, it will make more sense. So because there are two kinds of teachers at April, both bilingual teacher or Korean teacher, and also a native teacher, then we need to share teaching throughout a day. And in order to know your schedule and understand a program guide, you need to understand the difference between a type A class versus a type B class. So a type A class refers to a class that is first taught by you, bilingual teacher. You can also think about it this way. If you, bilingual teacher, teach the students the reading part of the class, then that class is considered type A. Then type B class means that the class was first taught by a native teacher, or if a native teacher taught them the reading part of the class, then that class will be considered type B. The reason why we just went over the difference between type A versus type B is because when we look at the program guides, you'll notice that they are labeled type A or type B. And in order to use this effectively, you need to know what your class is labeled. So all the information that we've gone over thus far is actually included in the program guides. So you actually need to know all that information to use it effectively. So when looking at a program guide, you'll first see the frequency. So how often does a student come to the school? So if they have a 3-day, Monday, Wednesday, Friday schedule, then you'll use a 3-day program guide. If they come 2 days a week, then there's a different program guide for that. You'll also see the class type. So if your class is labeled type B, then you'll refer to the program guide that says type B and vice versa otherwise. You'll also see that the teacher is labeled. So you can double check if you're teaching the right components. And you can see here native teacher, then these parts are taught by the bilingual teacher. And finally, you can know what daily components. So you can see that looking at this class, you would be teaching the writing component as well as the speaking. And in the next few slides, we'll get into understanding how to actually know how to utilize them.